Clinton Central School for CVAC girls varsity soccer action between the visiting Plattsburgh Hornets and the Lady Cougars from Northeastern. For the Hornets, number 10, Marianne Liska, number 11, Jody Forget, number 12, Megan Baker, 13, Jill LeBombard, 14, Emily Sullivan, number 15, Jamie Wood, 16, Lori Oliver, 17, Jenny Meyer, 18, Lori Peterson, number 19, Jen Niles, number 20, Chrissy King, 21, Abby White, 22, Tricia White, 23, Annie Gibson, 26, Liz Jagstadt, 27, Amanda Glode, 28, Lindsay Ward, 29, Carrie Adino, number 30, Beth Terry, 31, Betsy Laundry, 32, Aaron Post, and in goal, Stacy Brown. The Lady Hornets are coached by Tom Tregan, assisted by Jan Flynn. For Northeastern, number 1, Marta Sylvan, number 2, Marie Bolris, number 3, Heather Bolris, number 4, Jess Babby, number 5, Carmen Diso, number 6, Hillary Watts, 7, Erin Casey, 8, Sarah Bayshard, number 10, Hillary Peets, 11, Stacy Miller, 12, Shannon Casey, number 13, Hillary Tremblay, number 14, Trish Sample, 15, Erica Brown, 16, Erica LaFountain, number 17, Jamie Nutt, number 21, Jeanette Fay, 22, Sarah Bushy, 23, Shannon Stata, numbers, and in goal, Heather Snide. Cougars are coached by Josie Gilroy. Referees for this afternoon's contest, Jim Lacey and Steve Regan. This, as you can probably see, is a day game. This is one of the few Saturday games that we have here at Northeastern. I believe it's the first time that the Lady Cougars have seen the Hornets this year. I don't know that to be a fact, but I believe it is the first time. It's difficult in advance to spot some of the Plattsburgh numbers from here, but we'll do the best we can. Bulris loses it, and it's picked up by back to Sample into the center, where Liska pushes the ball forward. Bayshard chips the midfield, and it's headed by Casey over for Babby. Babby switches fields for Wirestall, but it's intercepted by Post and cleared. Stopped by Bayshard into the center, where it's picked up by Bulris, and Bulris over for Bayshard. Bayshard down the wing for Wirestall. Wirestall controls in the center, pushes over for Babby. Babby works it for some room, and then shot on net. Stopped by Brown. She punts out short, and it's headed by the Hornets. Sample back into the zone to LaFountain. LaFountain for Babby. Babby called for the push, and it'll be a direct kick for the Hornets. Into midfield. A lead pass. Up on the wing for, I think that's number 17, Jenny Meyer. Meyer still controlling. Intercepted by, I think that was Bulris. Yes, Bulris, and Snide controls the ball and punches out to midfield. A lot of speed. Wirestall controls, continues to the outside. She'll get across from there. She does. And it's high and wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Hornets. Hornets put the ball in play. Picked up by Ward. Ward still trying to control. Bayshard intercepts, but it's taken back by the Hornets. Litska intercepted by Bayshard. Bayshard with a nice move to the outside. Still controlling. Has some room to maneuver. Pushes to LaFountain. LaFountain has Wirestall wide open. It's broken up nicely by number 23, Annie Gibson. Wirestall intercepts again. Gets by one. We'll have a cross from there. Low shot on net. Stopped by Brown. And Brown immediately punts right back out to midfield on a bounce. Miss kicked. Picked up by Forget. Forget gets by one. Forget inside the 18 and knocked off the ball by Sample. Sample clears. Still out of bounds, and it's out of bounds, and Forget will throw in for the Lady Hornets. Intercepted by Miller. And the push is called against the Lady Hornets, and Northeastern will put the ball in play. Sample will put the ball in play for Northeastern to midfield, headed back by Ward. Intercepted by Wood. Broken up by Bulris, but the Hornets get it right back again. Meyer. Now Bulris. Up the wing for Babby. Too far, out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Hornets. Out of bounds, and Northeastern will throw it in. Bulris gives way for Tremblay with 33-34 remaining in the first half. 0-0 is our score early in this contest. Casey can't get to it. It's broken up and cleared by the Lady Hornets. Wing is wide open. A nice through pass for Litska. Liska can't get her foot on the ball on base yard. Pushes in, and it's stopped by Snide. Snide intercepted by Ward. Litska can't control, and Bulris up through the center, where it's stopped by Jagstad. Oliver broken up. She gets it right back again. Deeper into Hornet zone, where it's taken by Babby. Babby goes outside for Wirestall. Wirestall with some speed. Takes the shot, and it's high and wide. And it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Hornets. Jagstad puts the ball in play for the Lady Hornets. Two midfields picked up by Sample and goes deep into the Hornet zone. Out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Plattsburgh. A low kick intercepted by Fay. Babby. Out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for the Hornets. Down the wing, picked up by Meyer. Intercepted by Babby. Babby. A low cross. And Brown comes out to make the stop. Brown, a nice kick to midfield. Sample chips it right back in onto the far wing. Brown up for Babby, a nice save. Babby gets by one but loses control, and it's finally cleared by the Lady Hornets. Head it, and then Gibson keeps it going down the wing for Plattsburgh, but it's too far out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Tremblay down the wing, stopped by Brown, but picked up by Hornets. Forget down the wing. It's a foot race. Sample should get there first. She does. Gets by one. Pushes into the center, but it's intercepted by the Hornets. Number 28, Lindsay Ward. And finally cleared by base yard. Peets to the outside, intercepted by the Lady Hornets. Back into the center. And a double team. Peets and Bayshard take the ball back, and it's finally taken back by Liska. Broken up by Bulris. Neither team is able to get any kind of concerted effort going. Defense on both sides playing very well. A nice give and go. Forget with a weak shot, blocked by Sample. Finally, shot is taken just over the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick for North. Team's very strong defensively. And the only way to combat a good defense like that is to work the ball to the outside. Northeastern does have the speed on the outside in Babby and Wirestall. And they've got to keep the ball out of the center until the very last second, spread out that defense. And of course Plattsburgh wants to do the same thing, and it looks as though they have been working on their wings. Deflected off Tremblay, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Hornets. We're down to 28-48 remaining in this first half. A weak shot, and Bayshard makes the stop and clears. Out for Forget. Tremblay and Sample double team and take the ball away from the Hornets. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Babby tries to control, brings the ball back to the inside. Pass is blocked, but Babby gets it right back again. Babby still controls the outside. She's double teamed. Gets by one. Finally gets the cross off. It's stopped by Faye. She can't get the shot off. Pete's with a slide tackle, and she went down, didn't get right back up again. And the Hornets clear up for Forget. Forget with a nice pass into the center for Litska. Litska back to Forget. Forget with the cross. It goes back out to the 18. Two Hornets run into each other, and then Bayshard tripped over both of them. It's picked up by number 18, Peterson. Back to Wood for control, and Wood chips back to the 18. It's cleared by Tremblay. Wirestall. Up for Faye, intercepted. And now we're finally going to stop the clock. And Hillary Peets, excuse me, assisted off the field. I didn't see, she tried to slide tackle to try and free the ball up just inside the 18. She went down and didn't get back up again. It looked as though it might be an ankle, and hopefully it's only a slight sprain. And she'll be back today. And we'll have to wait and see. And after that injury timeout, the Hornets put the ball in play. And it goes over the head of Bayshard, picked up by Liska. Inside for Peterson. Peterson can't control. It's out of bounds off Bayshard, and it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Hornets. We're down to 26-51. A back and forth game so far. Neither team able to dominate, but neither team able to get any kind of real good shots on net except for Wirestall's low shot that Brown was equal to very early in the contest. A nice corner kick, stopped by Snide, pushed out by Bulris and picked up by Wirestall. Wirestall wants to get the ball out so she can run. And the charge goes against Wirestall, and it'll be a direct kick for the Lady Hornets. Into the center, stopped by Bulris, but all Hornets there to pick up the ball. Bayshard clears high to midfield. Hit by Faye up for Babby, but it's intercepted and cleared into the... Picked up by Faye again. A pass through the center where Jagstad missed kicks, but no Cougar there able to take advantage of it, and Gibson out on the near wing. A nice ball down the wing, intended for Peterson, but Sample gets there first, makes a nice move that takes it back to the inside, and it's cleared weakly by Bayshard, picked up by Forget. Forget will take the long shot, and Snide makes the stop. Out on the wing for Babby. Babby still controlling. No, out of bounds, and the Hornets will throw it in. A nice play by Tremblay. And she tries to push it up. It's off the back of Jess Babby, out of bounds, and the Hornets will throw it in again. Miller ships out off Forget, out of bounds, and Northeastern will throw it in. Tremblay down the wing for Babby. Picked up by Bulris. Hornets get it right back again. Faye in the center intercepts. Takes it back to the inside. Trying to get it to Wirestall. And took just a step too long, and it's intercepted by Peterson. Bayshard can't get the pass off. It finally goes out of bounds off Litska. And Northeastern will throw it in. Bayshard down the wing for Wirestall. Wirestall can't control, and now Hornets will throw it in. Litska to Forget, intercepted. Into the center for Bulris. Bulris comes right back out to the outside and up for Wirestall. Fay, no place to go, stopped, gets it right back again, pushes over for Tremblay. Northeastern appears to be having a difficult time controlling the ball. Passing not very sharp. I've said this before. I have a difficult time with Saturday games, and apparently the teams do too. I've never seen a Northeastern game on a Saturday day game that the teams didn't look lackluster and tired. Out of bounds, and the Hornets will throw it in. Liska down the wing, stopped by Bayshard. Bayshard, a nice ball up for Wirestall, trapped nicely, and Wirestall works it to the outside. She's got some speed if she keeps it outside. Double teamed again by the Hornets. A nice move and a shot. Head it right up, Bulris to Fay. Headed out by Jagstadt. Fay gets there. Chest down for control, and it's finally cleared by the Lady Hornets. Bayshard was lining up to chip it back in again, but it's intercepted by Litska, and down the wing, it's a foot race, Sample and Forget. Forget makes the turn, gets by Sample, right in on net, and shoots wide. An excellent opportunity by Jody Forget. A burst of speed, she got by Trish Sample, and had an excellent opportunity. Should have gone far post, but she tried the near post and shot wide. Northeastern dodges a bullet. That's probably the best opportunity thus far in this game. And we've played almost 20 minutes, and that again is probably the best opportunity that we've seen. Stopped by Jagstadt, picked up by LaFountain. LaFountain has some room. It got too far in front of her, and it was intercepted by Oliver. Oliver takes it to the outside. A nice ball up the wing for Liska. Liska partially deflected, but it gets by Bayshard. Sample gets there. Chips down the wing for Wirestall. It goes out of bounds, and the Hornets will throw it in. Gibson down the wing, stopped by Sample. Sample miskicks. Takes it back to the inside. Northeastern needs to spread it out. And should be, no, I thought it was going to be dangerous play. But a trip called. And the Hornets knocking on the door again. And the kick goes high and wide. And it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Sample. Just short of midfield, stopped by Brown, and then Bulris chips high to the far side for Babby. Babby gets by King, cuts it back to the inside, chips to the 18, nobody there, and Brown able to make the stop. Off Forget, stopped by Sample, but Forget will get the loose ball. She goes into the corner for Meyer. Meyer, and it's cleared by Tremblay up for Babby. Babby, a pass forward for Wirestall, intercepted by Jagstadt and cleared. Brown back up for Fay. Fay, a pass intended for Babby, intercepted and cleared by the Hornets again. Forget gets by Miller. And Sample forced to kick the ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Hornets. Headed by Bulris into the center. LaFountain gets there first and goes far side for Babby. Too far out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. We're down to 18:49 remaining in this first half. Again, back and forth. Plattsburgh with probably the best opportunity in the game. Forget made a great move on the near wing and just shot wide to the short side. Out of bounds, and Northeastern will throw it in. Tremblay up the wing. Bulris can't control. deflects off Miller, and Bulris goes up the wing, intended for Babby, deflected, and Babby gets it right back again. Babby with a long lead pass, too far for anybody, and Brown comes out to make the stop. Stopped by Bulris, but nobody there except Hornets. Bulris partially deflects it, but the Hornets still in control. Miller up for Babby, deflected to Casey. Casey gets by one, but it got too far in front of her, and Brown comes out to control the ball. Over the head of the fountain, stopped by number 28, Lindsay Ward. Call goes against Northeastern, and it'll be a direct kick for the Lady Hornets. Jagstadt just outside the 18. Forget turns and shoots. Snide will let it roll out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Sample, near side. Wirestall has some speed, and she's trying to get it to the outside, but if you saw the Hornets on both sides, if Wirestall on the near side, as soon as the ball goes to her, she has two, and if not two, three Hornets surrounding her. On the far side, Babby has the same problem. A quick give and go might work into the inside, but Plattsburgh hasn't allowed that to happen thus far. Plattsburgh playing very, very well. Tremblay, or rather Sample, up in the center. King on the far side, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. We're down to 15:42 remaining in this scoreless first half. Tremblay up the wing for Babby. And again, you see it. Three players. Babby knocked off the ball, and Miller chips in, and Brown's there to make the stop. Plattsburgh not giving the Cougar wings any room to operate. Tremblay into the center. Picked up by Miller off a deflection from Forget, and then down the wing again for Gibson. Or Meyer, rather. Out of bounds, and Northeastern will throw it in. Out onto the wing for Post, and she can't control it. It goes out of bounds, but off a Northeastern player, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Down the wing for Forget, out of bounds off Miller, and the Hornets will do it again. Sample clears up for Bulris. Bulris out for Miller. Miller, a short pass up for Bulris, and they were trying to get a long lead pass up for Babby, but it's intercepted. Back to Jagstadt for control, and she goes back into the center for Ward. Bulris knocked down, hold called, and Northeastern will put the ball in play. Passed into the center. Casey is there. Casey trying to get a left-footed shot off. It's deflected and finally cleared. Miller should get there first and put it right back in for Northeastern. For Babby. Nice defensive play by the Lady Hornets. Babby unable to operate. Cleared through the center. Miller puts it right back in again. Picked up by the Hornets. A lot of pushing in there, and Plattsburgh will put the ball in play. Up for Forget. She tries to deflect to the outside from Meyer, but it's intercepted by Tremblay, and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Headed by Tremblay. Meyer Cleared up, but nobody there but Forget, and she puts it onto the near side for Sullivan. Intercepted by LaFountain, up for Wirestall. Wirestall now only with one defender. Gets by one. Gets the cross off of the deflection, off a defender. And Babby is right there to put the ball in the net. And Northeastern draws first blood at the 12:38 mark. "27 minutes and 22 seconds. But at the 27-22 mark, Jess Babby draws first blood for Northeastern with a goal, and the assist going to Karen Wirestall. And it's an interesting point that that's the first time in this game that Wirestall was on the outside guarded by only one Hornet. Any other time, there's Wirestall getting by again. Cuts to the inside, and it's finally deflected out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. But as I said, up to that point, Wirestall on the near side, Babby on the far side. As soon as they touch the ball, they're surrounded by Lady Hornet defenders. And this one particular case, the goal, Wirestall was guarded by only one, beat that defender easily, and crossed the ball. It deflected off another Plattsburgh defender, and Babby was there to put the ball in the net. So an excellent play by Karen Wirestall, and again, 1-0 Northeastern. Into the center, stopped by Heather Bulris. And it's out of bounds off Bulris, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. In the absence of Sarah Bushy, we'll have to mention that we wish her luck in her with her knee and hope to see her back as soon as possible. But in the absence of Sarah Bushy at the center fullback position, Trish Sample has been moved back to that position, and Northeastern seems to be going with almost a four defenseman lineup. That might be the reason that they haven't seemed as coordinated offensively as they have in the past. But a good team always arises to the occasion, and without Sarah Bushy, Northeastern's going to have to suck it up and change up their game plan and see how it goes. Thrown in by the Hornets, handball called, and it'll be a direct kick for Northeastern. Now the screams on the far side tell me that the JV girls just gave up a goal. Plattsburgh leading at least 1-0. I think that's the first goal scored on the JV side. And Northeastern now with possession on the varsity side, and Brown throws in for Wirestall again. You see Wirestall surrounded by three Hornets. She gets it off a deflection, carries into the center, has some room to maneuver. Chips near side for Brown. Brown will get across from there. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Plattsburgh. Jagstad up for Liska. Liska takes it back into the center. And it's intercepted by Miller. Miller gets by one, but can't get by the second, and she'll get called for the push. And Plattsburgh will put the ball. And Jagstad switches fields nicely over to the far side. Stopped by Tremblay, picked up by Bulris, and then intercepted by Lady Hornets. Across back to the 18. Liska there with shot. Stopped by Snide. Nice play. A nice play by the Lady Hornets. They had Northeastern's defense going in deep, and a little pass back to the 18. A wide open Marianne Liska. Wirestall straight up in the air. Brown tries to get it to Wirestall, and she does, but again, as you can see, Wirestall surrounded by two Lady Hornets. Bayshard. Nice little pass into the center for Bulris. Wide open, a lot of room. She goes back outside for Wirestall into the center. And she gets called for the push. We're down to 7:27 remaining in this first half. It's 1-0 Northeastern. Jagstad up into the center, stopped by Boris. Boris knocked down, and the call goes against the Lady Hornets. Northeast. Sample to the 18. Nobody there, and Brown makes the stop. Brown with a nice punt out to midfield on the far side. Northeastern. It's out of bounds, and Northeastern will throw it in. Babby into the center. Bulris gets there first. Chips to the far side. Babby, or rather Wirestall. Again, Wirestall only guarded by one, but this time, number 32, Aaron Post, makes a nice defensive play to put the ball out of bounds to get it away from Wirestall. And it's headed right out. Bayshard gets there. Nice move to get by one. Bayshard with a high shot. It's over the head of Brown, and it's in the net. Sarah Bayshard, unassisted. At least I believe unassisted. We'll get an official on that. Sarah Bayshard scores Northeastern's second goal, unassisted at the 34-16 mark, to give Northeastern a 2-0 lead. A fine shot that fooled Stacy Brown, and Brown went up a little too early, and the ball sailed over her head as she was coming down. Northeastern 2, Plattsburgh nothing. We're down to 5:17 remaining in this first half, and Bayshard just went down hard on a trip. Northeastern will put the ball in play with a direct kick. Sample up for Fay. She gets by one, carries by the second. She'll get a shot from there, and the shot is deflected out of bounds. It should be a corner kick. Wrong again. It's a goal kick. That did deflect, or at least it appeared to deflect it off the Plattsburgh defender. But be that as it may, Plattsburgh puts the ball in play. It goes far side, picked up by Tremblay, up the wing for Babby, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Northeastern. Northeastern has slowly but surely taken the momentum away from the Hornets. The Hornets very, very quick, and Forget with a couple of good shots early in the contest. One went wide, and one was a nice save by Snide. And since that point, Northeastern has slowly taken the momentum away from them, and now lead 2-0, and have spent the last 3 or 4 minutes in Plattsburgh territory. Babby controls to the outside, makes a nice move and a hard shot. Brown is there, rolled up her arm, but she was able to get the rebound in front of, with Marta Sylvan standing there, waiting for any loose ball. Nice trap by Forget, and she goes outside for Liska. Liska keeps it going onto the near wing. Picked up by Peterson. The Fountain won't let her make any move. Liska gets there, takes it back into the center. She'll get a shot off, and it's deflected. Snide comes out and makes the stop, the control of the game. No danger of that going in the net, but Snide wasn't taking any chances. Bounces to midfield, picked up by Babby. Babby, a through pass for Fay. Fay, back out for Babby. Babby will get a shot from there. Just Babby with the shot, right through the hands of Stacy Brown. That gives you an idea how hard Jess Babby shoots the ball. Right through the hands of Stacy Brown, and it went over top of the crossbar, out of bounds, and it will be a corner kick for Northeastern. Fay with the corner, right at the 6, nobody there. Bayshard puts it back in, and it's finally cleared by Plattsburgh. Tremblay tried to put it back in, but it's off. Meyer deflects to the far side, picked up by Miller, and Miller broken up nicely by the Lady Hornets. Broken up again by the Hornets into the center. Sample gets there and comes near side for LaFountain. Out of bounds. It should be Plattsburgh throwing, and wrong again. Thrown in, picked up by Sylvan. Sylvan chips near side for LaFountain. LaFountain unable to save it. It's out of bounds, and Plattsburgh will do it again. We're coming down to 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in this first half. It's 2-0 Northeastern, and Liska loses it out of bounds, and Northeastern will throw it in. Down the wing for Faye. She stops it, but it's picked up by Liska, who goes back into the center for Jet with a nice deflection for Peterson, and Sample's there to clear it right off the face of number 18, Lori Peterson, and Peterson wishes she had zigged instead of zagging. Although that kept the ball alive for Plattsburgh, it turned into a final clear by Sample on the far side, and Plattsburgh gets a throw in, but Peterson's going to have a headache. Plattsburgh intercepts, controls into the box. Snide comes out to make the stop with Meyer standing right there. Down to 28 seconds remaining. A nice punt out by Snide off the back of Casey, and Jagstad is there to clear out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Northeastern. Off Brown, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Northeastern. And with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, the first half comes to an end, and the Lady Cougars with a 2-0 lead. Goal at the 27-22 mark, Jess Babby from Karen Wirestall, and at the 34-16 mark, Sarah Bayshard unassisted, and Northeastern leads 2-0. We'll be back in a minute for the second half. Underway, and Lady Cougars trying to keep control. Tremblay into the center, stopped by Bolros off of deflection. Hornets get it right back again, and Miller goes deeper into Plattsburgh zone. Northeastern with a 2-0 lead here early in the second half. Hornets want to get one. They want to put one into the net and then worry about tying the game up, but they've got to get that one goal first.
Yeah, I didn't bring it.
Bayshard down the wing. LaFountain with a long pass that goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh.
Yeah, I didn't even expect that. That's all I have. I wrote it on my hand, and then I had to take it.
Thrown in for Wood, and she can't control, and Northeastern will toss it. Bayshard on the far side, down the wing, intended for Wirestall. Wirestall can't control it. Now Plattsburgh will do it. They're trading throw-ins for the first minute of the second half. Bayshard controls, chips high down the far side. Jackstad clears. Bayshard deflects into the center. Bulris comes near side for Marie Bulris. She'll get a shot from there. It deflects. Babby is there. And Jagstad is there. Nice play by Liz Jagstad to stop Jess Babby from getting a shot off. Deflected back. Bulris with the shot, deflected by Casey. And Brown comes out to make the stop. Good hustle by Northeastern. A nice trap by Forget, but it's broken up by Miller. Miller into the center to Bulris off a deflection. Heather Bulris to the outside for Marie Bulris. She keeps it going for Babby. Babby back to the inside, but she loses it, and it's cleared to the near side. Bulris and King. Babby comes away with the loose ball. This is a play where they've got to watch out the offsides. Deflects high in the air. Babby's there, but she can't control it. It's finally cleared up. And it's cleared into the center. Miller gets there, deflects to the outside. A nice ball down the wing for Babby. Babby gets by King. She'll get across from there. She had a left-footed cross, and Brown into the net. Or rather, LaFountain. LaFountain from Babby gives Northeastern a 3-0 lead. LaFountain with the assist going to Jess Babby at the 2:47 mark. LaFountain makes it 3-0 Northeastern, and a fine play by Jess Babby to cross that ball. And LaFountain was there to muscle it into the back of the net, but there's another player right back here at midfield when the ball was loose, and that's Stacy Miller getting control of the ball and putting a fine pass just a foot or so inside the line down the wing for Babby zone and get that cross off. So although Stacy Miller won't get any credit for that goal in the books, a fine play back here at midfield enabled Northeastern to get that 3-0 lead. Brown comes out to control the ball and then punches out for Forget, but Sample reads it. Sample again back into the center for Wirestall. Wirestall, a nice move outside. Wirestall gets by King and shoots high over top of the crossbar, out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Plattsburgh. Jagstad low, stopped by LaFountain, headed back out by Gibson, and now Bayshard. Bayshard still controlling far side, tripped. Oh, no, I guess not. All right, we were a little confused there, but Bayshard did get the trip call, and Sample with a direct kick that went out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Plattsburgh. Jagstad, a little bit better on the goal kick this time. Stopped by Bayshard, cleared out of bounds by Litska, and Northeastern will throw it in. We're down to 34-53. 34-53 remaining in this second half. It's 3-0 Northeastern, and the Cougars still putting on some pressure. Passed into the center for Ward. Bulris gets there, goes outside for Marie Bulris. And LaFountain with a hard shot off Ward. Miller gets there, up into the center for Casey. Casey to the outside for Wirestall. Wirestall, she tries to muscle her off, but Wirestall still in control. A nice pass down for Casey, just outside the 18, and she goes back. Miller should get there first and does. A through pass, and Brown comes out to control the ball. Brown, nice trap by Stacy Miller. Gets by one to LaFountain. LaFountain tries to put it down the wing, but it goes out of bounds, and there'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Stopped by Bulris, out of bounds again, and Plattsburgh will do it again. Up the wing this time for Forget. Read by Miller, and she clears. Back into Northeastern zone where it deflects off Miller out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Hornets. Down the wing off Litska. A through pass too far for Meyer, and Snide makes the stop. Stopped nicely by the Hornets, but intercepted by Bulris. That was Gibson, Annie Gibson, with that nice stop in midfield. Down for Wirestall. Wirestall gets by one, a nice move. Wirestall with the shot, and it's off Jagstad out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Jagstad in pain. She took that ball full in the midsection, and she's not happy at this point. I can understand why. Long throw-in by LaFountain, headed by Wirestall, and a handball called on Casey. Jagstad almost to midfield, picked up by the Hornets, but Sample is there to clear back into Plattsburgh zone. Picked up by Oliver, stolen by Casey, deflected off Oliver to Wirestall. Wirestall to Bulris. Bulris miskicks and then pushes it up to the 18 where it's cleared by Jagstad. Stopped by Litska. Litska with a through pass to the outside, too far, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Throw-in for LaFountain, broken up by the Hornets. Miller now has it on the outside, stolen by Forget. Now LaFountain gets it back. Right back to the Hornets, who switch fields. A lot of players in the center of the field unable to move the ball with any kind of consistency. And Bulris right back into the center, but it's cleared up by the Lady Hornets. Up for Wood. Wood still into the inside. A pass over for Meyer. Meyer gets by Sample. She'll get a shot off. And Snide is right there to stop that low shot. A fine play by the Hornets. It finished off with a nice shot off the foot of Jenny Meyer that Heather Snide had to be quick to make. Wood taken back by Babby. Babby closely guarded by Gibson. And Gibson wins this battle. To the outside, it's a 3-on-2. And she decides to take the shot. It goes high and wide. And it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Sample goes far side for LaFountain. Out of bounds, and the Hornets will throw it in. Erica Brown into the game for Northeastern. And she's in at the left halfback position. Throwing up for Wirestall. Broken up. Again, Wirestall surrounded by 3 Lady Hornets. What Northeastern needs to do is switch fields quickly to try and catch the Hornets off balance. As you can see, everyone is flooded that side of the field. Brown tries to push a pass out for Babby. Babby gets by one. Babby with a through pass up for Brown. Brown gets by one. She should get across from there. And the shot just goes wide of the net, and it'll be a goal kick for Plattsburgh. Gets through everybody, and Sample pushes up for Tremblay. Tremblay up for Brown. She can't catch it. It's out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Plattsburgh. King will throw in for the Lady Hornets. Down the wing. Picked up by Gibson. Stolen back by Babby. Babby makes a nice move. Has Bulris going down the wing. Cuts it back into the center. Across the flex. Casey is there. And a nice move to go outside. Knew she was covered. And pushed it outside for Bulris, who tried to cross it. But it was deflected out of bounds off Chrissy King. And it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. That's a nice play by Shannon Casey. Knew she was not going to get the shot off and pushed it right back out for Bulris. Headed back out where it's stopped by Sample. Sample miskicks into the center where Liska is there. She heads it deeper in the Northeastern zone. Bayshard with a nice move. And she clears it up through the center, but it's intercepted by Wood. Wood again intercepted by Bayshard. Teams are just trading boots right now. Up the far side for Wirestall. Wirestall can't control. And it's cleared. No. LaFountain. Now we had a collision, and finally Plattsburgh able to clear up the far side. Bayshard knocks the ball out of bounds off Liska. And it'll be throw-in for Northeastern. No. Check that. Throw-in for Plattsburgh. Now it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. The Fountain for Wirestall. Wirestall through the center. If she beats one more, a through pass for Babby. Brown comes out to try and get the ball back, but Babby gets it off her. Passes through the center, and it just goes wide, out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Plattsburgh. Jagstad goes far side, stopped by LaFountain. LaFountain right back to the 18, picked up by Fay off a deflection. Fay muscled off the ball, and it's cleared up by the Hornets. Back in by Bayshard, headed by Bulris. Wirestall gets the shot off. It goes high and wide, and it'll be another goal kick for the Hornets. Jagstad got more dirt that time than ball, and it was a short kick stopped by Wirestall to the outside for LaFountain. She puts it back in for Bulris. Bulris a through pass. That'll go out of bounds. No, Brown decides to stop it. Northeastern expected Brown to let it go out, and there was a situation where the Lady Cougars stopped, and Brown made a mistake, and nobody was close enough to take advantage of it. Heather Bulris back in, and she replaces, or rather, Marie Bulris back in, and she replaces Heather Bulris. Intercepted by Liska, and the call goes against Northeastern. I couldn't even guess what that was, what the call is, but in any case, the Hornets will put the ball in play. We're down to 24:32 remaining in this second half. It's 3-0 Northeastern. Jagstad, a long ball that's wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cougars. Samples goal kick, headed in the air by the Lady Hornets, picked up by Bulris. And now Brown to Bulris. Bulris, triple team, but she gets it out on the wing for Brown. Brown has Babby. A through pass for Babby. Babby on the near side. Makes a nice move to get by Jagstad. Gets the shot off, and Brown slaps it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. With the corner. Gets by everybody. Out of bounds, deflected off a Plattsburgh defender. And Fay will throw in on the far side. Thrown into Bulris. Bulris, a nice step up to control the ball. Trying to pull it back for control. Back to Fay. Fay, broken up, but she gets it right back again. Crosses to the 18 where it's intercepted and finally cleared. Bayshard is there to push it back in again, but the Hornets clear back out for Litska. Forget chips into the center, but Sample's there to go right back deep into Plattsburgh territory. Taken by Wirestall. Wirestall gets the cross off. Babby heads it back out to the 18. Controls. Comes near side. Brown waiting for a pass. Babby, a through pass to the 18, but it's cleared, deflected off a Plattsburgh defender. Brown gets there. Goes far side. Too far out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Hornets. Headed by Fay out of bounds, and the Hornets will do it again. Stopped by Bayshard. Bayshard turns it to the outside, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Or rather, no, a charge is called, and it'll be a down for Wirestall. Wirestall through pass for Fay. And it deflects off Fay, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Well, the Lady Cougar JV squad apparently has put a ball in the net. I don't know what the score is. It's at least 1-1. I haven't seen much scoring on the far side of the field. We'll try and keep you up to date if we can find an updated score on the JV game. But as I said, it's at least 1-1. And here in the 3-0 Northeastern. And Sample's throw-in is intercepted. And who wants it? Finally, Tremblay able to work the ball to the outside. And a pass up for Babby, intercepted. Babby gains control. Surrounded by two, and then takes it back to the inside. They want her to switch fields. It's broken up. Miller's there to push up for Bulris. Deflected to Brown. Brown passes through where Jagstad is there, but she missed kicks. And Brown gets the deflection. Bulris right between the legs of a Plattsburgh player. Chips high, and Stacy Brown comes out to make the stop. Northeastern still trying to put some pressure on. But the Lady Hornets equal to the task. Liska for Forget, broken up by Sample, and she tripped her, and it'll be a direct kick for the Lady Hornets. Chipped quickly into the center. Tremblay is there. Works it to the outside and clears up intended forfeit out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Down the wing, intercepted by Bayshard. Bayshard carries through two. Works the ball into the center and then pushes up for Wirestall. Wirestall gets by one, gets by two. It's a foot race. If she can beat Jagstad, she'll get a shot off. Brown comes out to make the stop and gets the rebound to control the ball. Headed by Miller. Miller still controls into the center. Guarded closely by Andino. Fay chips up for Aaron Casey, but it's intercepted by the Lady Hornets. Down the wing by Bayshard. Into the center. It's a dangerous play for the Lady Hornets. They walk right through if she can get the shot off. And it's knocked out of bounds by Miller at the last second. And it'll be a corner kick for Plattsburgh. Headed out of bounds by Sample, and Plattsburgh will do it again. Another nice kick. Headed off the crossbar, but Snide is there to clear it. And Snide comes out to make the stop. It's all over the... Who wants it? Miller tries to clear. And Snide with a diving save. A very, very nice play. Northeastern's defense able to stay poised and not allow Plattsburgh an uncontested shot on net. And the Hornets playing just as hard inside the box. Had two or three good opportunities to put that ball in the net. The best one, of course, was the head ball that went off the crossbar. But Northeastern dodges the bullet, and the score remains 3-0. The Lady Cougars. Outside for Wirestall, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. We're down to 16 minutes remaining in this second half. Both teams seem to be slowing down. It's a warm day out here in the sun, and a little bit of a breeze to keep the spectators comfortable, but the players, I'm sure, are rather warm out there in the sun. Chipped in when Snide makes the stop. Punted out on the far side for Wirestall. Guarded closely by Post. Wirestall down the wing for Fay. Fay right back for Wirestall to the 18. And it's finally cleared up the wing. Picked up by Liska. Liska back through the center, stopped by Miller. And who wants it again? There's a big crowd over there. Miller decides enough of this. She clears. It doesn't go out, and finally does, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. A fine play on the far side by Trish Sample to knock that ball out of bounds off the Plattsburgh player to give Northeastern possession. Bayshard throws in for LaFountain. Gets it right back again, but a hustling Plattsburgh player. I'll try and get that number in a second. Into the center, Bulris clears up, picked up by White. Bulris still trying to control to the outside. Some pushing done. Wood trying to get by Bulris. Gets it out to White. White into the center. Plattsburgh still trying to control. Picked up by Gibson.
Oh, come on!
And a trip called just outside the 18. And the Lady Hornets with a good opportunity here to get on the board with 13 and a half minutes remaining. And the shot, and Snide with a nice save, but White gets there to get the rebound and take a good shot It deflected off Snide out of bounds, and it'll be a corner kick for Plattsburgh. A fine shot by Jody Forget that was ticketed to the left side of Heather Snide. Ticketed for the lower end of that net, and Snide with a fine save. Snide comes out to make the save. It gets through everybody, and it'll finally, no, it won't go out of bounds. Pass back to Liska. Into the center. Boris is there to chip up for Babby. Babby controls back into the center and then switches fields up. A pass through the defense, and Wirestall running down the field, and Erin Post didn't want to take any chances, so she puts the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Fountain. Pass intended for Watts. And Plattsburgh able to clear. Boris deflects back to Bayshard off the Plattsburgh defender. Bayshard still controlling. She chips in. Brown has it bounce in front of her and then off her shoulder, but nobody there able to take advantage. And she punts out. It's a short punt picked up by Boris. Boris and White jockeying for the ball, and it finally goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Tremblay off Boris and finally cleared by Plattsburgh. Picked off by Wood, who goes far side. Pass intended for Peterson. Peterson still controlling, and Sample puts it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Throw into Wood. Broken up by LaFountain and cleared out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Down the wing for Wirestall. Collision. Call goes against the Lady Hornets, and it'll be a direct kick for Northeastern. Sample to the 18, headed by Boris. Boris is there again to take the low shot. It just goes wide. Heather Boris with a fine attempt. And we're coming down to 10 minutes left. We've played 70 minutes. It's 3-0 Northeastern, and there are under 10 minutes now. 9:56 remaining in the second half. Push called against the Lady Cougars, and Jagstad will put the ball in play for Plattsburgh. Up through the center, stopped by Forget. Could have been a dangerous play, but wasn't. Sample gets by one. Forget's tenacity gets the ball right back for Plattsburgh over for Meyer. Meyer. Sample still won't let her make a move. Sample still won't let her make a move. She finally puts it into the center for Wood, and Wood up through the center where it's cleared by Miller. Post tried to put it out of bounds, but it was stopped by LaFountain deeper into Plattsburgh zone. Now at midfield, and LaFountain goes deep where Jagstad clears, up and out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Bayshard down for Wirestall. Now LaFountain with a long shot, and Brown makes the stop. Stopped by Litska, and it's placed down to Wirestall from LaFountain. Wirestall crosses just outside the 18, picked up by Meyer. Now Watts tried to get it back to Wirestall, but it's cleared. Bayshard and Peterson. Peterson wins that one and goes down the wing. Sample and Forget. Sample trying not to let her make a move and finally puts it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Plattsburgh. Forget with a nice corner kick that's cleared by Sample, up for Wirestall. Wirestall, it's a foot race. If she can beat one more defender, she gets by Post. Jagstad takes the center, Wirestall with a nice pass over for Watts. Watts can't turn it. Tried to turn the ball back to the far post, but the shot went wide. A nice looking play. Wirestall running the entire length of the field twice. Actually 3 times. Once down on a previous offensive thrust, then she had to run back for the corner kick, and then with that clearing pass took the ball almost the length of the field before she passed off to Watts. Wirestall still controlling, loses it, and she's winded. I think Karen Wirestall needs the rest. And Plattsburgh throw-in comes to Brown. Brown with a fine punt out to midfield. Over the head of Northeastern defense, picked up by Frigette. Now Tremblay, should be a handball, not called. White, or rather, yes, Abby White with a weak pass underneath.
Come on there.
Picked up by Andino. Andino again will take a long shot, and Snide makes the stop. Probably would have been a little wide, but Heather Snide not taking any chances with 5:56 remaining and a 3-0 Northeastern lead. Sample is back and clears. Out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Into the center, Forget is there. And it's cleared by Sample. Miller not letting Forget have any room in that center to get an uncontested shot off. Broken up by LaFountain. And Meyer goes to the outside where it's picked up by La Bombard. Broken up by Bayshard, and Wirestall carries into the center. She has some room to maneuver, decides to go near side, and Babby gets there first. Babby back to the center. Babby still controls. Pass through to the 18, but Brown is there to come out to make the stop. We're under 5 minutes. 4:47 remaining in this second half. 3-0 Northeastern. And the long punt, too far for everybody, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Jess Babby and Karen Wirestall getting a well-deserved rest. Late in this game, and we have number 23, Shannon Stata, into the game, and number, I'll have to catch up with him in a second. Number 17, Jenny Meyer into the center for Plattsburgh, with a through pass for Frigette, broken up, and Tremblay is there. Partially clears, but Bulris, with a nice move, gets the ball up for Stata. Carmen Diso in the center. Pass for Diso just behind her, and it's picked up by Meyer. Meyer goes into the center where it's cleared high by LaFountain to the 18. And Brown had to wait. The ball with a little bit of backspin didn't want to cross the 18 where Brown can handle it. Partially cleared, broken up by Boris. Picked up after it's cleared by Niles up the wing. Niles should get there first. She pushes back for Jagstad, and Jagstad clears up through the center, read by Bayshard. Bayshard double teamed, but gets the ball to the outside for, I hate to say it, but I don't have that player. That player for Northeastern, number 20. I apologize. I will make sure I have you the next time. Boris into the center. Boris to the outside. Chips through to the 6, and Brown comes out to make the stop. 2:24 remaining. in this CVAC girls varsity contest. 3-0 Northeastern. And Sample calmly clears into Plattsburgh zone. Up for Laundry. Stopped by LaFountain, and then Meyer coming back. Chips deeper into Plattsburgh for control. Broken up by Bayshard, out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Plattsburgh. Broken up. Now LaFountain. Back in the center. Picked up by Deso. Deso goes outside. I hate to say it, picked up by the unknown player. Finally cleared. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in by Northeastern. 1:20 remaining in this second half. Heather Bulris goes out, and she's replaced by, I believe that's Erica Brown. They've switched up a little bit. Brown taking the left halfback position, and Marie Bulris working in the center halfback. LaFountain in through the box is rolling free, and it's finally cleared. Handball called just outside the 18. We're under a minute. With 44 seconds remaining, Plattsburgh has just about enough time for one more offensive try. Here, their direct kick is knocked down by Adino. Now Tremblay back to Sample. Sample to the outside with 26 seconds left. Call goes against Northeastern. And with 19 seconds, the Hornets will have one more opportunity if they can hustle. Should have waited till the ball stopped, but Forget. Little room to operate, and it's cleared by LaFountain. And we're down to 2-1, and there's the buzzer to end this contest. Northeastern victorious. For a quick wrap-up, it was a slow-going game at first. Both teams working back and forth. Plattsburgh seeming to have a little bit more of the opportunities, a little bit more of the momentum. And until the 27-22 mark, the best shot on net, or the best attempt, was by Jody Frigette that just went wide. And Northeastern drew first blood at the 27-22 mark when Jess Babby with the assist going to Karen Wirestall. Wirestall had the ball on the right side, crossed over, it deflected off a Plattsburgh defender, and Babby was right there to punch the ball into the back of the net. Gave Northeastern a 1-0 lead. And then Sarah Bayshard, unassisted at the 34-16 mark, just outside the 18 on the right side. Bayshard with a fine, hard shot that went high over the outstretched fingertips of the Plattsburgh goalie, Stacy Brown, for Northeastern's second goal. And that's the way the first half ended, 2-0 Northeastern. In the second half, at the 2:47 mark, early in the second half, Erica LaFountain off Jess Babby made the score 3-0. And that was a play where Babby took the ball down on the left side, and with a nice cross that LaFountain punched into the back of the net. But it started at midfield with Stacy Miller making a fine play to control the ball, get it away from Forget, and push a nice pass down the wing to Babby. So she was able to make that final cross and Northeastern's third goal. So that was the final. Northeastern 3, Plattsburgh 0. And that's the way it was this 21st day of September 1996 at Northeastern Clinton Central School in beautiful downtown Champlain. Lady Cougars 3, the Lady Hornets 0.
Hello everyone, I'm Sam Castan and welcome to Shays Eats. Tonight we're here for girls varsity action. The Shays Eagles will be going against the Lake Placid Blue Bombers. For the Shays Eagles, coached by Bob Poirier. Number 1 is Jess Cortez. Amy West is 3. Samantha Frederick is 4. 6 is Nicole Rouget. 7, Hope Batchelder. Kristen Dubray is 8. 9, Jamie Wilson. Katie Bouchard, 10. Rose Vellon. Number 11, 12, Melissa Lemire. Carly Simpson, 13. Rachel Lamb, 14. Nicole Lapierre, 16. Katie Mulligan, 17. 18 is Krista Dupree, she's the goalie. Nicole Millark is 19. Kim Parrott 20. 21 is Jamie Cody. 22 Katie Prue. Rachel Racine is 23. Heather Robinson 24. 25 is Kristen Minkowski. Christy Wilson 26. And Heidi Moser number 30. Now for the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, they've got quite a list of players here. Phoebe Adams is 17. Jackie Appleton is 24. Jamie Baker 10. Erica Brickford is 23. Dana Biley is 27. Katie Brennan is 1. Melissa Horrell is 32. Brittany Crawford is 7. Julia Dressenkracker is 3. 15 is Laura Dressenkracker. Christy Hedgeleg is 4. 2 is Danielle Francisco. Emily Kilburn 11. Jessica Morgan is 20. Jessica Nugent is 9. Jody Payton 13. Melanie Sherbert is the goalie. Andrea St. John is 2. Kelly Sweeney 28. Heidi Terrence 6. Amanda Thayer 18. Krista Wilson 16. And Janine Woodard is 12. Now that's Christina Wilson, not Christy Wilson, for the Blue Bombers. We'll be back for the start of tonight's action in just a moment. We're ready for kickoff with no ball. So now we'll have the kickoff and the Shays Eagles will kick it off. Krista Dupree had to get a new top. She usually wears a yellow one, but it's too close of color to the Lake Placid tops, so could be confusing for the refs. Ball's pushed up ahead for Lake Placid, taken back by Lamb. Lemire gets a foot on it.
Come on, come on.
That's Wilson. Jamie Bouchard cleared back by the Blue Bombers.
Look for wings, look for wings.
Look more like the Yellow Hornets out there than they do the Blue Bombers, but
That's it, Jane, way to step in front.
ball comes deep. Wilson gives chase. Wilson working it to the outside. Passes up ahead. Bellin bringing it in. Throws Bellin, heading for the attack. Shot is weak and is grabbed by Sherbert, I think. I'll have to look that name up again, the goalie. Sherbert.
Yes, go help, go help, go help, go help.
Schumbert.
Come on. Nice work, nice work. Talk to her. Come on, Heather, square up.
And that's
Come
picked
on.
up by the goalie, Mount.
Out of the way, we need him.
Oh, come on, no. Guys, we need to get there in the middle. Molly, go to the side.
That's kicked out. It'll be a goal kick.
Hey, guys.
Ball comes to Lemire.
Sidelines.
Lemire taps it.
Quickly through. Come on.
Robinson. Cleared out.
Get it out of the middle, ladies. Sidelines.
Support. Now, go help.
Bombers with it. Robinson picks it up.
Too much.
Ball's kicked deep, but Wilson is there. Wilson pushes it back towards net.
Ball, get there, Jamie.
Ladies, let's get
Lemire.
the ball out of the middle.
Crosses over for Bouchard.
Jamie, you're going to have to be up farther.
Lake Placid clears it deep, but not out.
Come on, ladies.
That way.
Lamb. And there'll be a Shazy toss then.
Make space, make space.
Or will it be? It is a Shazy toss and he'll be wide again.
I thought it was illegal.
I think that's Miss Lamb. Ball comes to Lemire.
Find out where it is. Come on.
Robinson. Lake Placid pushes it back. Simpson.
Outside, look for outside, look for
Simpson
outside.
brings it to the outside, pushes it up ahead.
There you go.
Looking for Robinson. Robinson
There, get there.
grabbed by Schubert.
That's better.
Emily, you gotta move up.
Headed by Lemire.
And on top.
Come on, Jody.
Wilson.
Don't let her turn.
This is Christie.
You got two on. Careful. You got time.
It over to Frederick. Fredericks pushes it back in. Bouchard.
Step in there, ladies.
Nice trip.
Frederick up ahead. Robinson gives chase, but it's going to go out of bounds for a Lake Placid toss in.
Follow. Hit her, follow.
Robinson
follow
tosses in.
follow it
That's it, Jody.
Come on.
You got Krista. You got Krista.
Up ahead, Simpson. Taps it to the side.
Help, where's the help? All right.
It's knocked out, but
Alright.
it should be Shazy's ball, I think. As Wilson comes over to toss it in. Wilson with a toss in.
Nice throw, get there.
Headed by the Bombers, knocked out. Shazy will have it.
Follow it in, Christy. Follow it right in
Wilson
so you
will
can
toss
get it
in.
back. Come on.
We're a little
Over their
over
heads,
5
that's it
minutes
now.
into the game.
Come
Ball comes to Robinson.
on.
Robinson again.
There you go. There
Pushes
you
it
go.
up
There you
ahead.
go.
Jimmy Wilson gets chased, but it's picked up by Lake Placid and cleared out. Wilson will toss in for Shazy.
Rachel.
Gets it into Lemire.
Keep an eye on her.
Back to
Don't
Wilson.
go back by yourself. Go with her.
Towards the middle of Fredericks. Bouchard's kick is knocked off. Picked back up by Cortez. Brought back by Lake Placid.
You're holding it.
Fredericks
Come on, ladies.
pushes it up
Lift you.
for Bouchard. Frederick again.
Use those corners. That's the way.
Out of the middle.
Yours.
Good job, Jamie.
Come on, it's yours.
That's it, Jamie.
Bouchard
Move it up, move it up.
shoots it.
Where's the help?
Goes wide.
In front of her, Mel. Get in front of her, Mel. Tell her where you are.
Wilson.
Let her hit you.
Oops.
All right.
Out of bounds. Shazy toss in.
Talk more. You have to talk more. Follow it.
Whoa, push from behind there. Fredericks will take the kick. Whoops. Schubert loses it. Goes out. So it's going to be a corner kick for Shazy. I think it's Bouchard taking a corner kick.
Get in there.
That's going to be goal kick. Bombers take the goal kick. It's headed by Velen. And it goes out of bounds. It's a
on,
Bomber
come on.
toss in.
Now you look.
Lamb
Good move.
pushes over for Velen. Velen looking for Bouchard, but stripped away by the Blue Bombers.
Quickly to it. Quickly to it. All right.
Lamb in a foot race, a little pushing. Well, we got Nubby O'Connell tonight, refs on the far side of the field, and this right here is
No, Emily. Not
Jungle Jim Lacey.
Emily, not too much.
What do we got? We got a goal throw in. That's going to be goal ball again. It's the first real threat the Bombers have had. I don't think it's been down here too much. Wilson's by one.
Clear, come on. Be clear, be clear.
That's
Force
being
it,
pushed out.
Force it.
Oh, they keep it in. Wilson with a nice steal.
Everybody. Bar, post.
Wilson pushes it in front. Ooh, there we go. Who got that one? Was that Rose Velen? I think it might have been, but we'll find out in a few moments. With Shazy jumping out to the early lead, 1-0 over Lake Placid. Lake Placid kicks off.
Look up.
After the goal by Rose Velen, assist goes to Jamie Wilson, and Shazy leads it 1-0. We've got 31 minutes to go in the first half. Ball comes back to Lemire.
Now go in and help.
Lemire up ahead for Velen.
Far post it again. Get there.
Bouchard.
Nice work. Nice chip ball. That's
Frederick
what needs to hold you.
gives it a boot.
That's okay.